Noble DVD locations.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Our last film, A Hard Day's Night, was released in the U.S. in the summer of 1964, and it further skyrocketed the Beatles to such popularity that the whole world seemed to be waiting with bated breath for the Beatles' next big screen movie. And that came out the following summer of 1965, with the one-word title followed by an exclamation point, "Help!" Well, meanwhile, many others were pushing to cash in on all that popularity by presenting footage of other British invasion bands who were gaining popularity at the time in England and America. Well, our next film came out in January of 1965 and was known as Pop Gear in England, but released here in the U.S. under the title Go-Go Mania. It doesn't have the wit or the groundbreaking style of A Hard Day's Night, but it's more along the lines of some of the earlier 1950s rock and roll films, where a famous DJ introduces a series of musical numbers, the DJ in this instance being Jimmy Savile. At the time, the host of the BBC program Top of the Pops. And yes, that's the same Jimmy Savile who died in 2011, but last year had his name splashed all over the news because of widespread claims in England that for years he'd been guilty of the sexual abuse of children. On a happier note, in this movie, you'll see the Beatles doing She Loves You and Twist and Shout, also the Animals performing two of their big hits, Herman's Hermits also appearing, and several other groups as well as an occasional loner, such as the popular British crooner Matt Monro. So from 1965, directed by Frederick Good, the movie known in England as Pop Gear, here in America as Go-Go Mania.